Happy Disney Makeup Thursday. I honestly did not think I was going to make it on here. What a day today has been. I apologize for being late. I apologize. This live will definitely have some cool story time for you guys. I'll tell you about my crazy day. So today we are recreating the Toy Story alien look, which is super hard to see right now. There we go. So this is what we're going for. If you watch this part of the video, you're likely watching the replay, so hashtag replay. I am going to pin the comment. Hey, Amanda. Hello, hello. And then I want to just pin where I got my incredible Disney alien bow, which I'm like obsessed with. The Disney aliens from Toy Story are my favorite. So I'm gonna see if I can tag. It might not let me, but we're gonna see. It's not gonna let me. Darn. Okay. Well, it's a new group on Facebook that one of my friends just started. And it is Precious Peyton Boutique. I don't know why it's not letting me comment with it, but I'm going to see if I can do it from my iPad really quick. Share, copy link. Let's see if we can get it here. Because her bows are adorable. There we go. I think I'll be able to pin it now if I can see that comment. Hello, hello. Guys, Amanda, I'm so amped for this one. So I secretly wanted this one to win, but luckily it came in second. And I don't have the purple I needed for Buzz, which I didn't realize I didn't have with all the palettes that I have. So I'm just going to invite some people. Real Swift. Let me know how your day was. My day was crazy. Guys, like literally insane. Like miserably insane. So, all right, let's do a few more and then we will get started. Yeah, my day was just crazy. So I'll start telling you guys the story as I'm doing kind of like my face makeup, because as you guys can see, there's nothing on my face right now, like literally nothing. My goodness, it was just, what a day. What a day. So I went to work, everything was cool. David is gone with the army for the next 2 weeks, which has been quite miserable. Just because I live downstairs at my parents' house, which is no big deal. I do get a little creeped out here because it's like the basement. Hey, Kayla! And I'm using the VFX Camera Ready Pro Strobe Primer from Pharmacy, just as a primer. But, so yeah, I get like creeped out down here. I'm like totally a believer in ghosts. If you're not, that's totally cool. If you are, tell me your stories, okay? Because things happen this week. So if you have any paranormal stories that you've experienced, please feel free to share. Because, oh, there's so much. But yeah, so I really have not slept really at all this week. It was just, yeah, it's been a long week. I typically don't sleep as well when David's not here, after, you know, sharing a bed with someone for over 4 years. You kind of get acclimated to that, and then when that person's not there, you kind of just don't sleep as good, you know? So I've kind of been dealing with that, but yeah. So I haven't had much sleep, and you know, I went to work or whatever. I didn't go to work on Tuesday because I wasn't feeling that great. I wasn't sleeping, didn't feel that great, had a belly problem going on. So that was fun. So I get like a text yesterday. I'm trying to think what I want to use here. From David. And now David has had an issue with his phone in the past where his phone, I think I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me, the Dewy formula for tonight. So I got a text from him. He's on his Apple Watch and he's like, my screen isn't working on my phone. Hey, Nicolette. He's like, yeah, my screen isn't working on my phone. This has happened in the past. And pretty much like his touchscreen on his phone just stops working. And he was able to reset it the last time that had happened. And it was fine. And unfortunately, thank you. Unfortunately, he had tried resetting it like 6 or 7 times yesterday. And it just wasn't working. So he ended up trying to shut his phone off and back on. And that kind of was like the failure of all ideas because his Apple Watch disconnected. Thank you. I honestly think it's just like from being in the sun so much because I'll tell you in the winter my skin does not look like this. So yeah, he turned his phone off. His Apple Watch gets disconnected, right? So now guys, he's gone with the army. Like he can't really leave like his unit. He can't do any of that. So I'm like, this is not good because like I'm one of those girls like I'm cool when you're gone, but like if I don't have a way to contact you, like that just kickstarts my anxiety, you know? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, just I don't like not being able to get in contact, not just with him, with like my family members, if there was ever an emergency and stuff like that. So I had noticed that once he had said his phone wasn't working and I sent him a text back, it went through as a text message instead of an iMessage. And that was when I knew something was not right. So, you know, 9, 10 o'clock at night hit. And I'm like, this is weird. I typically hear from him by now. Like, he's really good about, like, kind of doing, like, something in the morning and something at night just to, like, you know, point out the fact that he's there and whatever. Which is kind of just what I need to, like, get through my day. I'm one of those people, like, if I can hear from you when I first wake up, or, like, it doesn't have to be right when I wake up, but in the morning and then at night, I'm like, okay, like, I'm good for the day. So I didn't hear anything, and I thought that was weird because I knew that before he would go to bed, he would, of course, say something, you know, check in, see how my day was. I'd do the same with him, but I hadn't heard back, and I was like, this is really weird. His phone must not be working. But I was thinking to myself, well, he still has his watch. Like, this is, you know, I'm surprised he hasn't reached out. So when he had turned his phone off, it disconnected the watch. And in order to connect the watch, you need to unlock your phone. And in order to unlock your phone, you need to be able to use the touchscreen, which is what's not working on his phone. Now, he didn't drop the phone. Like, the phone screen's in perfect condition. But yeah, can't use the screen. So that's a problem. So I get a phone call at like, I don't know, it was close to 11 last night. And it was obviously a number I didn't know. And I kind of had like half a mind to like not answer it. But it had a New Hampshire like area code. And I was like, what are the odds this is him, you know? And so I pick up. And it is him, and he's like, yeah, so my phone's not working, my watch disconnected, and I really don't have a way to contact you. I'm sorry, like, and obviously at this point, like, not sleeping for a few days, I was, like, so emotional, and I was, like, just, like, crying, and I was like, this is, like, the worst thing that can happen. Like, obviously it's really not. But in that moment, it was literally the worst thing that could happen. So I was like, great. So he's like, I have my iPad, like, we can just try to talk through that when I have a chance. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to look at the glass half full and just say, you know, at least we have that option. So we texted like back and forth like twice and he stopped answering. So I figured, you know, he fell asleep, which does happen. He gets up super early with the Army, as you guys can probably imagine. So I was like, whatever. Like, so I sent him a text and I was like, I'm assuming you fell asleep. Like, I love you. Like, have a good night. I hope you sleep good. Like, I'll talk to you whenever I can. And I didn't hear anything. So I wake up. I go to work. Still nothing. So I had sent a text, you know, good morning. Hope you have a nice day. I'll, you know, obviously I know you'll text me when you can, but I was just trying to be cute and nice. So at that point, my text didn't say delivered because he's obviously using like, I don't know, like iMessage and Wi-Fi. So it was like, oh, he must like have his iPad where there's no Wi-Fi. So again, I'm like, okay, well, I must have to wait now because, well, you know, he can't answer me. Bummer, right? So, you know, I do my day at work. Don't really hear anything. And so at this point, I have told myself I'm going to T-Mobile and I'm going to figure this out and hope that they are willing to help me. Hey, Natasha. Hope that they're going to help me out because this is a really weird situation where he's not home. He can't really go anywhere. He's more than 2 hours away and has a phone that doesn't work. And he's like on, you know, military orders. Like he can't just like be like, I'll be right back, guys, you know? So we go to T-Mobile after work today. And I'll go back into my work story later because I don't want to like trail off too far from where I'm going with this. So we go into T-Mobile and we talk to the lady and she was super nice, super helpful for what she could do, which was essentially advise us to go through our warranty because David's the only one on our plan with a warranty, thank God. And she was like, yeah, if you just put in a claim, like they'll be able to kind of like send one out. You'll have to ship it to them. And I'm like, okay, well, here's the issue with that. David can't just like go get to a mailbox or go to the post office right now because he's on military orders. Like post office ain't open when he gets like, you know, released for the day. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to have to drive to the middle of nowhere to, and whoever knows how many hours away, to get this phone, to drive back home, to mail it out, to have to wait for a new phone. So it was that whole kind of deal where I was like, okay, like I'm going to have to like figure this out. And this is really going to like SUCK. So I was like, okay, so she gives me this pamphlet on how to submit a claim with the insurance. And I didn't even know you had to do that with phones. I thought like the company that you get your phone from, like the carrier, just figured that out for you. They don't. Adulting. I'm learning how to adult still, guys. So I'm like, okay, like this is really fun. Like, yay, this is great. So I'm in the parking lot. Hey, Steph. I'm in the parking lot and I was like, I'm just going to do it here because like, if I have any questions, I can just walk inside, you know? So they also suggested going to Apple because we do have iPhones, because Apple Care is still in play right now because of how long we've had the phones for, or I guess lack thereof, how long we've had the phones. So the first thing it asks is for like your phone's like serial number. Well, here's the problem. In order to see that, you have to go into like, you know, your general information on your phone, which you need access to your touchscreen for, which David does not have right now. So my mom's like, well, maybe we have the box at home from his phone. And I was like, I just got rid of those. I cleaned out the room like a month ago. And I specifically remember saying to David, like, we don't need these boxes anymore. Can I chuck them? So like, I knew we didn't have them. And I'm like, oh, crap. So we go on our account and can't find it still. So I'm like, well, they must have it because like, you know, they sold the phone to us. They have to know like which phone went to which person. So there we go, walking back in. Hi, yeah, we don't know the serial number. So luckily they were able to give us that information. Thank goodness, because it's just been, nothing has gone right with this whole situation thus far. So I was like, thank goodness you guys have this information. This is really helpful. Thank you. They tried giving us some other different ideas on the best option because this is such a unique circumstance and David, you know, isn't home. You know, luckily he's not like out of the country, but it's definitely more difficult than him just being home and having a phone that's not working. So they were really great in there. I literally couldn't say enough nice things about it. So we go, well, as I'm standing in there, we're getting ready to walk out of the store, I get a call from David, and I'm like, huh? So here I am thinking like, he got it fixed somehow. He did something and it got better. So I'm like, hello? And he's like, hey, I was able to ask to get out a little early today, or like to kind of be released for a little while to try to figure this out, because they do use their phones to communicate with one another when they're on certain missions and stuff like that. So he's like, I kind of need my phone for, you know, being here too. So like, they released me, which was super nice, and I did not expect the Army to do that because the Army does not do stuff like that. So I was like, oh, awesome. So he's like, I'm on my way to T-Mobile. And I'm like, already been there. I know you haven't been able to see my texts, but they're not going to be able to do anything for you. So, you know, hold on. So anyway, I was like, you know, we talked to them. These are kind of your options. Like, they can't replace your phone there. Like, yes, you have a warranty, but you have to go through the insurance. Like, it's like this whole thing. So he ends up driving towards where the AT&T is and stumbles upon a Apple store and walked in and somehow ended up getting an appointment. I was in the middle of looking for an appointment for him and found one for tomorrow, which I was pretty stoked about because although I would have had to drive, I would have had an appointment, which was the only appointment available anywhere around where we live for the next like almost week. So I was like, all right, like I'm taking a good drive. It's going to be like an hour and a half long, but like we got this. And I was just going to, you know, tell him that he has to drive home and bring me his phone or meet me somewhere so I could get his phone. Luckily, the Apple store he went to, hey Steph, was like, we have an opening in 40 minutes if you can stay. And he was like, fine, done, fair deal. Like, you got it. So, you know, he waits, he goes in, and then I get a call again. And like, I'm getting calls from his iPad. So he's connected to Wi-Fi wherever he is. And I'm like, okay, if he's calling from his iPad, this is not good news. Like, this is not good news. So I'm like, what's the news? And he's all like, yeah, so they think it could be sensors on my screen that are broken. So they're going to replace the screen for me. And if that doesn't work, they'll just replace the phone. And I'm like, oh, awesome. Like, are they just doing that now? You're waiting? And he was like, yeah, no, they have to do it tomorrow. So like, I can pick it up after 11 a.m., but obviously I can't pick it up at 11 a.m. because I'm on orders with the Army. So I have to wait until I get released if it's early enough to get back to the store before they close. So I'm like, okay, great, cool, this is awesome. So, though it is better than nothing and it's better than having to wait, he now doesn't have his phone at all, which I guess it doesn't matter because it was useless anyway, but you know, he has to now go back tomorrow to get it, hope that it works, and hope that there is nothing wrong with it that isn't covered under Apple Care, which I really don't think there is. I really think this was like a malfunction on their end, but yeah. So that was how my day has gone. It's been crazy. So I did not get home from T-Mobile and trying to figure this all out until like 7, and then I ate dinner, and then I got a text from like 3 different people asking where I was and why I wasn't on live for Disney Makeup Thursdays, and that's why. So that's why I was late. But that wasn't even the rest of my day, guys. Like, it was just like it was just a day. So the little boy I nanny, his birthday is this weekend. He's obsessed with the Titanic, guys. Like, not the movie, but like the actual history of the Titanic. Like, obsessed. So I got him this really cute 3D printed Titanic for his birthday, and like a children's book based on the Titanic. Like the child appropriate version where there's not like sex scenes and you know, talking so much about the casualties. of the Titanic, but more about the history of the boat and all of that stuff. So, and I also noticed I've been spelling things that are not appropriate lately. So, like, I don't know, it's like a nanny thing. Like, when I'm talking to the parents and we don't want them to know, like, I do that. So now I just spell things randomly. Yeah, so he opens it up and he's, like, so stoked. And we've been working on, like, sharing with, like, his younger brother lately. And so his younger brother was like, OMG, like, I want to see it. Can I see it really quick, please? And, like, was super nice asking. And so the older one, whose birthday is this weekend, was like, absolutely, here you go. And the little one, who's 2, just decided to throw it across the room. And I was like, no. It's like one of those, like, imagining it in slow-mo, but, like, knowing that it's going in real life speed. And you were like, no. One of those. And, if you've obviously seen the Titanic, you know there's, like, those smokestacks on top. Yeah, well, all 4 went flying and exploding off. And I was like, no. The poor kid just opened it. Like, didn't even get a chance to, like, even think about playing with it before it broke. So he, like, handled it like a champ and was like, why did you do that? Like, now it's broken. It was, like, so nice about it. He was like, it's okay. Like, I'll still play with it. But now I'm like, I cannot believe this didn't even make it, like, more than 5 minutes out of its packaging before it's literally, like, destroyed. So we dealt with that. And then that's when I started having to deal with all this phone stuff, because that's when I got, like, a text from him about it. So, yeah, it was just a day. And it just didn't end. Like, I feel like it was just crazy. So if anybody wants to tell me their story about their day, if it was any better than mine, please share, because I would love to have some positivity about it. Because, boy, I try to be a positive person, but today is not my day, man. It's really not David's day either. I kind of feel more bad for him than I do for myself. But I'm like, you having your phone is, like, my sanity. So, like, you need that. So, yeah. But if you had a good day today, drop some hearts. Or hit the little heart thing and it'll make the little bubbles. And if you didn't, hit the thumbs up, because we can only go up from here. Alright. So, I got so into those stories, I wasn't telling you guys what I used. So, I used my Shape Tape Concealer. I used my Butter Bronzer, which I'm, like, super obsessed with this stuff. And I used my Airspun loose powder. Hey, Janae. Did I say that right? Janae? That's a pretty name. And then I just used my Pharmacy brow liner and the Pharmacy brow mascara. All right, now we're back on track here. So yeah, that was that. Let's see. I'm gonna need that and this. I also, guys, have, like, this really cute Toy Story ensemble on. Though my shorts are my pajamas, or my pajama shorts, I want to show you guys them. So I'm gonna, like, kneel on my bed really quick so you guys can kind of see. It's like the like wallpaper in Andy's room, and then it says "Ooh the Claw" in the back. I don't know if you guys, I don't know. I'll, like, I'm gonna give you, like, an ass view, but it says "The Chosen One" for, like, the aliens, because, like, I'm obsessed with the aliens. So just gave myself a wedgie. Gotta fix that. So yeah, I, like, came all for it today, and then my really cute bow that I got from Precious Peyton Boutique. I did actually want to pin that too, if I can. So I did pin the group. If you guys have any cute little girls or little boys that you want to have bow ties or regular ties or mommy and me bows and stuff like that, yeah, my friend Victoria runs that group. She makes everything handmade. She's got some of the cutest fabrics ever. So definitely check it out. I saw the aliens and I was like, I'm probably only going to ever wear this bow, really, if I go to Disney or, like, go to a Disney event. But, which I'm definitely going to the Pixar exhibit at the Museum of Science. If you guys are in the Boston area, you should check that out. I see it's really cool looking. So Jacqueline and Riss, if you guys are watching, I can't wait to go. Hey, Kara. But yeah, so, I mean, I'm not a big bow person. Hey, Tanya. Yeah, I'm not super girly, but, I know that's weird to think because I'm very into makeup, but, like, I'm not, like, yeah. But anyway, I'm not a big bow person, and I'm obsessed with this bow. So it's kind of like one of those, like, I'm going to find places to wear it because, like, I wouldn't just wear it. Though it is super cute. All right, so we have done the face. We have heard my crazy day story. And now we need to turn my eyes into this alien look. So that's pretty much why you guys are watching. So if you are just popping on, this is the look we are doing right here. And yeah, we're just gonna like try to go for it here. So the waiting game is over. I think I have the colors I need. Let's hope I have the colors I need. But yeah, we're gonna just like go right and dive right into it because like, what am I waiting for, right? So I will say, with this look, I'm slightly nervous because I don't like doing looks that have the wing. I'm not good at wings. They are scary to me and don't typically work, but that's okay. I know you guys won't judge me or hate on me, and if you do, whatever. So we're just gonna go in here. And I'm using this palette. I literally don't know how to pronounce it. It's like YMH Beauty, but it's like Beaute. But like, it is the coolest palette ever. I'm so obsessed with this palette. I just got it, and the pigment is so good. So good. Got it on Amazon. It was like, I think 13 bucks. I just love when you go on Amazon, you find like a great deal, you know? Or not even just Amazon, but like if you go anywhere and you just find like a good deal and you're like, dang, like quality product and I didn't have to break the bank, like it excites me. Anybody else like that? So we're just gonna hope for the best on this one. And I got shadows here because I have my like a lamp on like kind of next to me over there because like I typically do this and it's still light outside and I only have my ring lights to go for, and like my actual light is like right there, so I have to turn it off because it'll just create a shadow on my face. Kelly! Kelly! How is the house? It looks so pretty. Kelly sent me a Snapchat of her bathroom today. And it looks so pretty. I was like, girl, that looks so good. I get excited over stuff like that. I'm also thinking that this is like way too high. So we're gonna like cover that up and pretend it didn't happen and try again. No biggie. This is so not like in my realm of comfort, guys. But it's fine. So now that I have kind of like the shape, I'm one of those like blend it until like it can't be blended anymore type of people. So I am going to blend this out just so that it's not so harsh. But it is 8:30. How is everybody's night going? I cannot believe it's already 8:30. Today like flew, and I think it's because like the series of unfortunate events that have happened today made it like just, it was like almost like one of those like, well, like, I don't think it can get anywhere, so like let's just make it work, you know, type of deal. But yeah, like, I was like, when I got home and realized, like, people were like, where are you, girl? Like, you were supposed to be on live. I was like, yeah, at like 7. And then I looked at the time and I was like, oh shoot, it's 7, like 15. Like, what? Whoopsies. My bad. I lost track of time. Okay, so now we kind of need to go in there with the blue. I think I want to like just bring the green further down so that it's not so, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna bring it down. I really don't like this shadow. Don't like it. Alrighty, let's throw this blue on. This blue is making me nervous, guys. It's very blue. So I think I was gonna try to do like a cut crease with the blue, but I feel like it's kind of not worth. Is it kind of worth it? Should I do it? I probably should do it. I should just do it. I'll use this because I can't find the other stuff. I feel like I typically have more people on than are on watching. Do you think the time, like, to you guys that are watching, like, does the time matter to you guys? Like, is there, like, let me know if there's, like, a specific time that, like, really works, like, better for you when it comes to, like, watching. Because, like, I really, really, really don't like when I go on a Facebook Live and no one's on, because I just feel like I'm talking to myself. And it's, like, no bueno. I know a lot of people do end up watching the replay, so if you are watching the replay, thank you for, like, taking time out of your day to watch me, because I know it's super long, and it's, like, different when, like, you know, you're on Facebook and you just see someone on, and you, like, pop on their live, and then you hop off. Green is your color, girl. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, let me know if there's, like, a certain time that works for you, because I love to, like, I love to have as much interaction as possible because it's kind of more fun. I feel like it's more like a girls' night type of deal when that happens. So definitely drop in the comments, like, what time on Thursday works best for you. It has to be after 3 o'clock because I work, but yeah. Let your girl know. This is what I'm, like, scared for here. Like, right here, guys. This, like, this whole wing thing. Hey, Jenna! How are you? I just got makeup all over my mirror. Oopsies. Thank you. I actually pinned the group, the Facebook group that I got it from in the comments. It's Precious Peyton Boutique. Literally, Victoria has the cutest bows ever. If I wasn't 26 years old, I probably would buy more, but I'm not really a bow person, and I'm also kind of like, thank you. Also, like, I don't know. Find that I should probably buy bows for, like, the little girls instead of myself. But the Toy Story aliens are absolutely my favorite. Like, one of my legit favorite all-time Disney characters. Even though they have, like, the smallest role ever, I think they're, like, the cutest little things ever. And when I saw this fabric, I was like, that's mine. Like, that can't be sold to anybody else. It is mine. I'm claiming that. So, I'm just 26 and bought a bow for myself. And, like, there's really no shame in my game with that. But she's got some cool patterns. She's got, like, Luke Bryan. Hey, Melissa. She's got, like, Luke Bryan. She's got, like, Mean Girls, a fabric with Mean Girls. I forget what it says. But I was like, that's awesome. She's got Disney stuff. She's got a lot of pretty solids, you know, for little girls or yourself. So definitely check her out. Hey, Laura. Guys, I'm not even joking. It's like so not fun being home right now because like David's not home. Like I literally feel like I have no friends. I'm like, meh, my other half's not here. Dang. Love the army, support the army, but like right now the army is not my top on my like list right now. The struggle. Laura, I know you totally know the feeling, and I can't even complain because what you had to deal with way, way, way more stressful and hard than I have to because mine's only for a couple weeks. But here I am complaining a little bit. It's tough. You can come hang out with me. Oh, we're packing all weekend. I'll be honest, I might actually take you up on that offer. Because I literally have nothing to do. And then on top of that, guys, like my like closest friend who like I actually spend probably the most of my time with other than David is going away on vacation on Saturday. I'm like, bad timing. I only have you right now and you're leaving me too. No bueno. Thank you. I linked the group in the comments. My friend Victoria has a little boutique. Get it? Boutique. And she makes the cutest bows. So feel free to give her a follow or joining her group. She does some really cool sales and she does a lot of awesome releases. She does releases all of the time. And she works her little booty off, and I love supporting small businesses, especially she lost her job because of COVID and has a little girl at home. So I love knowing that I'm helping to support her family and her kid to make sure that her daughter has what she needs. So definitely check her group out. This cut crease is not easy because it's green and blue. How long is he gone for? He's gone for he'll be gone for another week and a half. So I really can't complain, but he's gone for it was 2.5 weeks. So really can't complain. It's not bad. It's just, you guys missed the beginning of the story. I won't go back into detail, but his phone broke and he has no way of communicating with me. So, that kind of stinks. But I know it can be way worse, and I hope it never has to be. But yeah. Not the happiest about it. This looks like SHIT. Don't worry, I'm going to fix it. Yeah, Laura, I was like, he actually had to call me on one of his friend's phones last night, tell me his phone's broken. The touchscreen, he's like, I didn't drop it. I did nothing to it. It just stopped working. And I was like, well, I can't get mad at you because it's not even your fault. You didn't even drop it because you made a mistake. Something, and this has happened with his phone before, and we never got it fixed because it ended up fixing itself. But it's not this time. So I'm like, this just stinks. It's literally the worst. I will say, military relationships are one of the hardest things if you are in them. I never thought that it would be because obviously when I met him, he was already in the army. And I never, and literally Laura, the worst timing, I was really, this couldn't have even happened a couple days before you left. Even the day before you left, we could have figured it out. But if you are in a military relationship, no matter what service your man or woman is serving in, I give you so much credit, because I will tell you, when I first started talking to David, had I known how difficult this would be, I'm not sure that I probably would have fallen in love with him anyway. I'm not sure I would have opened my heart as easily as I did. Which I really didn't. But it is the hardest thing probably I've ever dealt with. I know Laura has been through way worse than me. Luckily, he has not had to like be deployed anywhere yet, though he signed a 6-year contract again last year. So I'm not out of the woods with that one just yet. I thought we were done after last year. I was like, oh, your contract's over. Like, yay, that was great. Like, I love the, like, military. Like, there's so many benefits to it. It's just not something that's for everyone. So, like, I give you guys a lot of credit if you are a military spouse or significant other, because it takes a strong individual to deal with. I can't say I shouldn't say I'm not strong, but a lot of people take it and like they're champs with it, and I take it as like I'm super dramatic and my life is ending about things. Though I can't, okay, that one looks really good and this one does not. I can't really complain. Last year he went to Hungary, so with, not that I really am a fan of COVID, but COVID kind of, I mean, he wasn't going anywhere really this year anyway, but I think COVID kind of saved my mental stability just a little bit this year, because who knows where they would have been going. I don't think they were supposed to be going anywhere crazy like Hungary, but I mean, for the men and women that are serving, like, they get amazing opportunity and experiences with the Army and get to visit places that you really would never get to go to. So, like, it's an incredible experience for them. It's just, for the ones who are stuck at home, it is really hard. So, Laura, I give you so much credit, girl. So much. And Steven, really. I couldn't imagine being gone that long away from, like, my friends, my family, like, my wife. I couldn't do it. So, shout out to Steven Bouchard, too, because, like, he's the real MVP with his wife, Laura. But, yeah. So, no bueno. Bad timing. Terrible timing, but I will make it through because, well, I don't really have a choice. So, why does one look so good and the other one does not? It doesn't look as bad now, though. So I think we're gonna, like, just, like, keep going here. No, it can't. It doesn't look right. Just doesn't look right. Maybe if I bring it up down. Ooh. See what I did there? The claw. I might have to watch Toy Story after this because I just love Toy Story. And I love these little alien guys. I think the aliens should have their own movie. Like, Minions got their own movie. Hey, Haley! Alright, so I'm just trying to, like, fill this in a little bit because, like, I kind of wiped all that foundation and concealer off over there when I was... Honestly, that was way easier than trying to do what I was going to do, and I was just kind of trying to leave it and fix the shape, so I just, yeah. Glad I didn't. Should I also put it out there that, like, I'm not a professional and I have no idea what the heck I'm doing, so, yeah. Good times. So, I did want to put more blue in the inner corner here. It is... just needs a little bit more, I think. I will say, this palette is definitely more pigmented. This is the first time I'm using it, but I feel like it doesn't pack a punch like the Beauty Glazed palette that I have. Which, like, is beyond affordable and out of this world by the way it performs. So, alright. And if I thought that was the hard part, honey, we just getting started. So, the next part, you have to get this, like, lavender purple cut crease, like, liner, which is really going to not be fun. So, definitely gonna need my Mira in my hands for this. And now I'm trying to think of what my best route is here, which I think, so I have this color, but I feel like because it's not like, it doesn't have any texture to it, it's not shimmery or anything, I don't feel like it's gonna look the right way. I think it might be too dark. Let's swatch it really quick on my hand, see what, I think that's too dark. Like, I feel like it's not gonna show up. So I think what I'm gonna have to do, which is really gonna stink, is try to use white and then cover it with like a shadow and hope that it doesn't come out looking like really bad. So let's keep our fingers crossed, because if this comes out bad, we're like pretty much starting from scratch. Can't breathe. Cannot breathe. It's fine. This is all I have done so far, guys. Huh. This is hard because I kind of have to like keep my eye closed at this point. Hey, Alana. Do you know how hard it is to have like perception with one eye closed? Oh dear. Okay, this is like not easy. I'm horrible at makeup, mascara, and eyeliner, and I'm done. I don't even know how to wing, contour, or any of that. So I'll give you props to the patience you have doing makeup. Thanks, Jenna. I will say I do have a lot of fun doing it. I was always very artsy craftsy, like as a kid. I was very big into art and stuff. So I do feel like makeup is a lot like just like painting. It's just like painting on your face in a sense. Okay, the patience and what am I trying to say? Attention on that was like real. You're stressing me out. I am stressing myself out. My watch actually just told me to breathe. Like typically I wouldn't mind with the liner because you can typically like fix it, but when it's kind of in your crease and going everywhere, you kind of can't just fix it when you want to. So I want to just clean this brush off because we've got blue all over it and it is white. And we don't want any of that. Though we are going to have to do this with the other eye. God bless me. Hey, Kaylin. So I'm going to try to use this. This is a super old pressed pigment from Younique. These pigments were probably retired 3 years ago, but it's fine. Yeah, it's cool. I'm just spraying rose water in it to get it a little wet. I made a tie-dye shirt with a heart on it. That's awesome! I'm really obsessed with tie-dye lately. There's a specific brush I am looking for, and I cannot find said brush. Oh dear. Ah! None of those are the brush I'm looking for. Really? What in the world? Okay, where did you go, little brushy? Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try to use this pigment powder and try to put it on top of this white. So now I have to do this again. In hopes that it'll kind of do what I want it to, which is, I guess, to just look like a liner. I love art. I love art too. I really do. It's probably one of my favorite parts of like my childhood. I love my birthday parties growing up were arts and crafts related. Oh, this is doing exactly what I wanted it to. I don't know if you guys can really tell. It's like the perfect color. The perfect color. I'm a fan. I'm digging it. Also, like, I don't know who I'm kidding. I still love arts and crafts. I'm not even gonna lie. It's just like a passion of mine. I do. I've been doing a diamond paint. I should say diamond paintings. I did a Disney Villains one. And then I did, well, I'm doing right now the Disney Castle. Just started it. So that'll probably take me a hot minute, but they take you a while. Love your shirt and bow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I made the shirt for my Disney trip from last year. And then my friend Victoria did the bow. Okay. Putting the purple on wasn't as bad as lining with the white, I will say. Hey, Tatiana. I almost read your last name instead of your first. There we go. I will clean it up a little bit after, no worries. But so far, so good. Now I have to try to do the other eye. That's the scary part. It's always doing the eye that you're like least comfortable doing. And then let's hope that this liner works okay on this side because I really don't want to do the whole eye again. Oh, the struggle is so scary right now. My friend's birthday is in October and she wants me to buy her those the donut Mickey ears that you made. The donut Mickey. Oh, yeah. Those are so fun to make. Oh my god, I haven't made ears in so long because I've been making so many masks. Well, if she wants them, Alana, let me know. We can chat, because they have needed a loving owner. No! I feel like if I just put the blue over that, you won't even notice, but... Hey, Lauren! Guys, it is so hard to get this brush back in the tube. Guys, I can't even see me. I'm going to turn the camera a little bit so that when I look down, you guys can still see what I'm doing here. Oh boy. We're not doing as hot on this eye. I should have brought Q-tips in here. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I bring Q-tips? Just brush it off with this maybe. I don't think that was a good idea either, but oh well. We'll have to fix it after. There's nothing we can do about it right this second. Okay, I like the wing better on this. Thanks, Ma. Gotta just keep my eye closed for a few seconds so that this doesn't dry and touch everything else. Dry, 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 dry. Okay. We're gonna go in with that brush and that purple. This is the color Regal. Not that any of you will probably want to buy it because for one, they don't sell it anymore, so you'd have to find it from someone that still had it, and it's so old that you probably shouldn't be buying it, and it probably expired like 4 years ago, but it's fine. Just in case anybody was wondering. I mean, I personally liked these a lot better than they're just like individual like eyeshadow pods, but I felt like these were just different. Here we go. Don't sneeze. Literally, I'm like, don't blink, don't move, don't do anything. Like, don't even think. The struggle, guys. I will say, I think it was a good idea to wet this pigment first because it's going on more like a paint. Liliana, how are you? It's kind of gliding on a bit better. And it's definitely got more pigment from the water. I'm gonna add just a little bit more, just not that much more, but it's fine because I probably won't use this again anytime in my near future. There we go. Okay. Okay. I can't do that. Okay. Yeah, there it is. I just want to kind of get more of that purple where this white's kind of sticking out still. Because it's bothering me. It's bothering me. Kaden is watching you. Hey, buddy! Okay. So what is bothering me about this look so far is that I still have blue above where the purple is. And that, like, I'm not feeling that. So we're going to have to try to fix that. I'm not sure how just yet. I think I'm going to need some Q-tips. Q-tips, which I'm going to have to go get in the bathroom. So you guys are going to have to bear with me. Hey, Kate. All right, let me go grab them because it's just going to make my life easier. We're Gooch. We're back. Got my Q-tips. I also brought coconut oil. I'm not sure if this is going to be a good idea or not. Maybe I should wrap this in makeup wipe instead. Oh. Ah! Okay. Okay. You guys tell, like, I'm so nervous doing this. I'm, like, trying to just make noise to myself to calm myself down. All right. Let's see. Don't really want to get rid of the purple, but we can always kind of fix that if we need to. Actually, we should do that while we're doing this, right? Make life easier. This is definitely a more, like, intricate look. Thanks, girl. I have some serious anxiety while doing it, so don't let me fool you. It does not come easy or natural. I don't care who says it does. They're lying to you. Right. There we go. I'm going to just throw some green on that top crease a little bit after. I should probably just clean both blues at once, right? I can't do my mascara or eyeliner, LOL. It honestly, I know it sounds like silly, but it really does take practice. It really does. And trust me, you're not alone. It took me the longest time to figure out how to do my mascara without my lashes looking like a spider, you know? And honestly, I honestly think just my liner tends to come out okay because I actually have a fairly steady hand. I don't think that's a good brush to use. Yeah, I don't necessarily think I'm good at it, but I just feel like because I do have a steadier hand, it ends up working. You know what I mean? Hey, Emily! So I'm just packing that green color on again, guys, just to fill in where I kind of took that makeup off. And then we'll fill in the blue again after too. Oh, you know, just doing makeup and trying not to like lose my mind completely. You know. I feel like that's just like at this point like adult struggles, you know. How are you doing? What look are you doing? I will show you in 2 seconds. I have my eyeshadow palette resting on my iPad that has the look. So this is the look we're going for. It's not looking too bad, though I think you just missed me wiping off the blue. I swear the blue looked really good a second ago, but I had like OCD moment and had to fix something, so I had to wipe some of it off. Let's see, where's my brush? Where's that brush I want to use? Where's that brush? Oh, ha! In front of me. Oh boy. Y'all are lucky I haven't lost my mind on here yet. Because I am so close. I feel like this was probably one of those looks I should have one of the looks I should have done my face makeup last, but yeah, tomato. Why does this keep happening to me? We'll use this, it's fine. Probably not the best to use, but it'll have to do. Just gonna add some white on top of this really quick so that the blue looks the same, because realized I had blue underneath it. Now I'm getting blue all over the white. Alright, we're gonna hope this looks okay. While watching on YouTube. Alright, good night, Kaden. I feel you, girl. I feel you. I think it's just the day. Today was like the Mondayest Thursday ever. Literally. Quite a day. If you missed my story time about today, you'll definitely have to watch the replay because I promise it won't disappoint as like the craziest, mind-blowing day ever. Oh yes, that white was just what this needed. Yep. I guess you're just what I needed. The Fallout, okay, so let me give you guys a little review on this eyeshadow palette. So it's the first time I'm using it. It was pretty inexpensive, and the colors are beautiful and very pigmented. But the fallout is pretty intense. Like, I'm probably gonna need to wipe off under my eyes and just try again too, so. This might be my longest Disney Makeup Thursday video ever. But we're getting there. Yeah. Yeah. Color switcher for the... I think I'm gonna have to actually clean that brush because like there's some serious blue in there. Let's just fix that up. And then, I know this is like really annoying, but... See all that blue under there? We get an A minus. No, let's say, I'm gonna say a C on this review here because Fallout. There's a lot. Like, Fallout typically doesn't bother me. I mean, it's also blue, so it's not as easy to, like, just wipe away as most colors would be, you know? But if I have Fallout enough that I actually have to wipe my makeup off and try again, there's too much. It's just my personal opinion on it. But luckily this is just concealer, so I don't have to worry about foundation and stuff. And I will say, not every eyeshadow palette is going to be like perfect. I don't know where my Tarte Shape Tape went, so we're just going to use the e.l.f. one instead. Okay, sorry, got a text message. Alright, The difficult part is going to be blending this so it doesn't look crazy. Yeah, that's that's gonna get fixed. Thanks, Britt! Let's just fix that real quick. There we go. Yeah, so makeup is one of those cool things though, guys. When you mess up, you can kind of just like redo it and fix it, you know? Which is nice. Okay. Back on track. Whew. That was dusty or powdery. Let's see. I need to do a darker green under the eye. I just need to find a good green to use. What do I want to do here? I think I don't really have like that particular type of green, but we'll make do with what we have. It's fine. Thinking if we tried this green, it might look all right. It's not bad. And this is the Beauty Glazed palette. This is just a little less vibrant as the color in the picture, but that's okay. Maybe we can mix it with this. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's what we'll do. I guess you're just what I needed. What is going on? There we go. So I think that green looks pretty good. And then we need this like pretty purpley color in the inner corner, which I'm not really sure what color I want to use for that. I think this might be too pink. Maybe not. Okay, I think I'm gonna put some white there first. Just a, yeah. Okay, we're gonna need to blend the crap out of that and not lay our fingers inside of things. Okay, and then I want to use a mix of these two, and I'm not sure this looks as nice as the one in the picture. Hers was a little bit like boom brighter, and I feel like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a highlighter on top of this so that it looks a little bit more like it popped versus that it looked like I just stuck purple in my inner corner. you guys think? You think that looks better? Give me a thumbs up if you think it looks better like that. Okay, I see thumbs up. That makes me feel better. Definitely, I feel like kind of softened it and made it look a little bit better. But you can still like see that purple there, right? And then I do want to go in and add this purple back in there. It's not wet anymore. Just to kind of tie it all together with the inner corner, even though we're using a different color. And then I want to use a little bit of this. Guys, it's like the longest video ever. You guys are like troopers. And it literally means so much to me that you guys actually like sit and watch me. And to like the people that like messaged me and were like, girl, where are you? Like, you have no idea. It means so much. So I'm kind of adding this color on top of this because I kind of want the inner corner to look like it goes along with this like liner color. Love it. Thank you. Guys, you have no idea when you guys like, when I like ask like if something looks good and like to let me know when you guys do, like it means the world to me because like I might think one thing and you guys might be like, holy moly, what is this girl doing? Like, Leanne, just stop. There we go. There we go. Yes. All right, so now we need to clean this brush off. And I have an idea. I gotta look at this picture first. Hold on. So I do want to put a little bit more purple there. Let me do a little bit of this one too, just to. When you have like long fingernails, it is so hard to do what you need to do sometimes. Just want to like fix that up a little bit. So now we just need to do the little Saturn, which is what I'm probably most afraid of, but I have an idea. So this brush that I got from Pharmacy has this like nice like spongy thing on the back, but it's like a circle. So I'm gonna see if I can use this blue with this little spongy thing and get like the perfect dot. And I'm probably gonna do it only on one side. So let's try for this side here. And the blue color that I used for all of this, if you guys do end up getting this palette on Amazon, is Peaceful Lake. So if you're curious. Not bad. Not bad. And then iPad's gonna die, so like we gotta unplug the phone and plug in the iPad because it's at 5%. The struggle. Alright, there we go. charge away. And then it needs that yellow. So I'm just gonna use this yellow. And I'm actually going to just use my finger to pick up any excess blue that's there, because I don't want the yellow to smear the blue, because that's not what we're going for here. Okay, and this is probably not going to be the easiest, but we're going to do the best we can. This liner, this yellow liner, is like on its last limb. And I feel like I should have wiped that off first and like split this up a little bit. So we're gonna try to do it with our fingernail. A lot of erasing tonight. You guys haven't noticed. I'm actually gonna try to use this finger because this fingernail's longer. I hope I can. Or maybe I should use the pinky. The pinky's got a long nail too. It's just hard to hold the it's hard to hold like the wipe where it needs to go. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Fail. Failed! All right. My goodness, guys, we failed a lot today with this look. It's okay, because it's going to look really good when it's done. Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. Okay. Yikes. How long have we been on here? What time is it? An hour and a half? Dang. YouTube is gonna hate me later. Actually, I'm probably gonna be the one that hates YouTube because I'm gonna have to wait for it to upload. Sometimes that can be a big pain in the butt. See, there I go again, spelling things. Like, why? Also, like, you guys can't see what I'm doing, so. Not too bad. I want to fix the yellow over here, though. I just want to fix the blue up, and I think it'll be time for mascara, finally. What do you guys think? How does it look? Am I doing all right? honest opinions. I don't think it looks terrible. I mean, it probably could look a little bit better, but it's getting quite long. There we go. I think that looks fairly decent. Not bad. This is definitely a more difficult look, guys. This is not in my realm of comfort. Okay, so now we just need to throw on a little bit of mascara. Definitely not gonna do lashes tonight because we'll be here for another like hour. And I feel like ain't nobody got time for that, you guys or myself. So, oh, there's my mascara. Okay. Got like eyeshadow on my leg. Came out awesome. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, like, a lot of people are like, wow, you're so good at makeup and stuff. And I'm like, secretly, every time I come on live or just do my makeup in general, like, I'm crapping myself. I have, like, a perfectionist type of, like personality. So, like, I will kind of mess around with things a million times until, like, I'm really, like, digging what I'm doing, you know? Which I guess is, like, not the worst thing in the world, but it's also super annoying to be like that. Like, I kind of annoy myself at times doing that. So, where's my eyelash curler? Right here. There goes my makeup brush on the floor. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And let's fix this camera now, and we'll just, like, curl the crap out of these lashes. And I'm going to try to pick up my makeup brush with my toes ready. Probably not the most sanitary, but hey, it's fine. It's just a foundation brush. It's not like it goes to my eyes or anything. Still kind of gross, but... Does anybody play any games on their phone? Side note, because David's gone, so, like, I'm just always super bored. So I've been, like, trying to find, like, a cool game to play on my phone, but, like, I ain't got any. Can't think of any or find one I'm really intrigued in. I play the Magic Kingdoms game, the Disney game. If you guys don't play that, you get to build your own, like, Disney, which is really cool. So highly suggest that, but... That's one of those, like, in real life, like, time games, like, you, like, send them to do things, and then, like, you actually have to wait, like, an X amount of time for them to do whatever they need to do, and it's kind of annoying, because, like, you can't play, like, constantly when you're bored, and, like, I'm very bored. So, if anybody has any suggestions on a good game, I used to play, like, Candy Crush, and, like, that was alright, and... I've done, like, the whole Words with Friends thing. Play a lot of, Mancala. I noticed that I didn't darken this enough. I did spelling games and games that pay you through PayPal. Okay, are those, like, real things? Like, you actually get paid for them? Because, like, I'm interested. Like, do you really get paid? Like, and is it, like, worth getting paid for it? Or is it kind of just, like, a couple cents? Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I've seen those. I've seen, like, ads for that on Facebook. And I'm like, I don't know how much I believe that. So, like, probably not. But, like, if it actually, like, pays you, like, you want to, like, let us know how that works? Because I'm sure I'm not the only person that's wondering. I'm interested. Like, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. I also realized I didn't highlight my face. I'm sorry, guys. I'm apologizing. I'm at the point of apologizing. We'll do this fast. I'm going to use the fan brush because it's fast. But you have to get $200 to cash out. Really? Oh, so, like, you can actually make, like, $100. Have you done that before? I'm just curious because, like, is it worth it? Like, do you have to play a lot? So guys, what are we thinking for lipstick? Like, I kind of want to do something a little out there. You've seen me use this color before, and it's super, you guys like complimented it and loved it, but, ugh. Ow! I scratched my arm. Right there. Like, how easy is it to get to $100 is, I guess, my question. Ugh. Guys, this trunk is something serious. See this thing? Do you see this thing? It opens up. It's got so many compartments. So many. I actually didn't need to do that. Actually, now that I think about it, it's right here. So let me find the color I'm looking for. I couldn't get that lucky, could I? No, it's not the right. Nope, it's called Swagger. Not Swanky. Nope, definitely didn't get that lucky. It's going to be one of the last colors I choose, obviously. Swagger. Got it. Alright, I think this color would look really pretty. Hey, Erin! What do you think? Yay or nay? Give me hearts if you think this is good. Give me, I don't know, thumbs up if you don't like it. I feel like it just goes with, like, the look. What do you, I think it kind of almost matches, like, this inner corner a bit, too. What do you guys think? Drop hearts if you think this is the color to use. I feel like it is, because, like, it's just crazy. It's taking me a long time, LOL, but it's keeping me busy. Like, so if you were to play for like an hour, right? It probably obviously is based off of how well you play too, but if I were to play for like an hour, like what's like the average amount you get paid? Also, like, what games do you get paid for, and how do you, like, sign up to get paid? I was too, Erin. I have to show you my outfit. Ready? First, let's just, like, fix this a little bit. Okay, ready? I showed everybody earlier, but you weren't here, and I have to show you because I feel like you'd super appreciate it. Ready? Ugh. So, like, here's a shirt. I made this for, like, when I went to Disney. And in the back, it says The Chosen One. But look at my shorts! They're the Toy Story, like, wallpaper shorts. Well, not wallpaper shorts, but, like, they're shorts made out of, like, the wallpaper pattern. Here, I'm going to stand up on my bed. Isn't that awesome? So, I went to Primark the other day. And they have the best pajama sets that are Disney. And I saw these and I was like, oh, I can't even say no. And then they came with a shirt with Slink on it. Hey, Mama Dascoli. I miss you. Yeah, Gina. Typically, I wouldn't do a bold lip with a bold eye, but I just feel like this works. But let's just throw on a little bit of mascara because I got distracted. Who loves the little aliens? Obviously not me. I mean, really. And then we will officially be done. At probably close to like the hour and 45-minute mark. Whoops. I also should have like worn my alien magic wristband because I bought it for my trip that I never got to go to. So it's never been worn at Disney. Hey, Tanya. Thank you. Guys, I'm actually like not terrified at how this came out. I was really expecting this to come out really not good. And again, I don't know who the original person was from this look that I was inspired by. So, again, like always, I do look after the fact too to see if I can find them later. But I will always drop the name of the person in here if I can't give them credit on my video. It's kind of hard with Pinterest. I cannot see. There's like dark glare over there. I'll message you the games I play. Thank you, Alana. I'm so interested in that. That's so cool. I mean, I guess it's kind of worth it. Even if it took you a year, like, to make $100, like, it's still like a free $100 for playing a game on your phone, I guess, right? Okay. And then we just need to, oops, my bad. Clean this up real swift. All right, here is the final look, and I like it. So, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me. Literally, this was the longest Disney Makeup Thursday ever, like in history of Disney Makeup Thursdays. We're on like week 9 or 10 now? 10? I think we're on week 10. But thank you all for watching. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, thank you for watching there. And I hope everybody has a wonderful night. I'm gonna go take some selfies now. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.